In your relationship with others, persevere, try and be kind. Try and be accommodating when you meet people for the first time, because nobody is as they first appear. No one is as they first appear. All of these things that people say, we hear people saying things like first impression matters, first impression is this, first impression is that. To me, I think first impression is actually nothing. It means nothing compared to the identity of the person you are meeting for the first time. First impression means nothing compared to the identity of this person that you're just meeting for the first time. Ranging from a man that is just feeling cranky, that has just walked out of his house because of the kind of response the wife has just given to him, to a woman, who is just looking for what to do to stir problems in the house as a result of the silent treatment she has been receiving from her husband, to a child who you have told to do this, do this, do this, do this, do that, and you are not even giving them enough time, and you come back and you're like, are you done with the dishes? So you can switch them to other things, and this child decides to keep you, to ignore you, because she has a handful of things to do, a handful of tasks to do in the house at that point in time. To a driver on the road who has refused to maintain his lane, who is just driving anyhow, trying to cause accidents or trying to stir any kind of chaos on the highway. A whole lot of things can happen within the next 2 to 3 minutes, and is enough to trigger, to change the mood of a man, to stir the mood of someone, to get them upset and get them irritated, even when they are just meeting you for the first time. Okay, the other day I was in a public vehicle. I went to get some items, some olive oil and some of these things we use in the church here to pray for people. And after buying these things, I was all happy, excited that I got everything I was looking for. I was coming back, I was in this public vehicle. For no reason, this man was beginning to pick people, he just started attaching people, fixing people in places he was not supposed to fix them. So along the line, the next thing I heard was, who keep these things for here? And I was like, they are mine. I'm the one that placed them there. He said, carry them, come out for here. And I was like, why will you be telling me to take these things out of this place? This is my space. I paid for it. The next thing I now said, where do you expect me to keep them? This is my space and I paid for it. And the next thing I heard was, carry them for head. You know, such response is enough to just remember, I was happy, I was excited, I've completed the task, I've gotten all that I needed. But hearing now someone from nowhere, maybe because of the sun or because of the harsh weather, or I wouldn't know what the problem is, I wouldn't know what his story is or what he encountered, but this is a kind of response I'm just receiving out of the blues for no just reason. Now people began to look at him, people began to wonder, what kind of response is this? What is this person is even being polite to you and just shouting all over the place? So the man quickly realized his mistakes and everything was all good again. There was no issue. So a whole lot of things can trigger anxiety. A whole lot of things can change the mood of someone. You don't go about saying first impression, the way she looked me self, the way she talked to me, the way she arranged the food self, the way she do this one, she do that one. You don't go ahead because you don't know what their encounters has been within the last 2 to 3 minutes. So persevere, give people a benefit of the doubt. Try to hear them out. When they are hot on the other side, try as much as you can to be calm and understand the situation. No one is as they first appear. My name is Norma in his place. God bless you.